One day, the wise man of the village went to a poor man and wanted to gift him all his wealth as a form of assistance, for the wise man felt his end was near. However, the poor man was truly dignified and refused to take the old man's money, as he was content with what God had provided him and did not covet more. The wise man admired the poor man's actions and his sense of dignity, and he wanted to reward him for this. He proposed that the poor man build a wall for him and hide all his money behind it, making a door that looked just like the wall so that no one could easily see it. The poor man could then announce in the village that the wise man was hiding his money behind this wall, and whoever could break it down alone and access the money behind it would deserve the wealth. Those who could not would not deserve it, with a deadline for attempts set for 1 month. The wise man also asked the poor man to place heavy demolition equipment next to the wall to suggest to those coming for the money that the wall was indeed heavy and could only be broken down through hard effort, also distracting them from searching for or noticing the door. If someone managed to break down the wall alone despite seeing the difficulties and the effort required, they would possess great determination and resolve. If someone noticed the door despite the distractions, they would be observant and clever. In either case, they would be deserving of the money. However, if everyone failed to break down the wall or find the door, it would mean that no one deserved the money except the poor man, who had helped the wise man build the wall and aided him in his plan without any reward, and who also possessed a noble soul that refused to accept charity. Indeed, after a month had passed, the wise man visited the poor man every day, telling him that so-and-so had tried and failed. By the end of the month, all the villagers who had come seeking money had failed to obtain it. Thus, the wise man went to the poor man and gifted him the money, for he was the most deserving. The truth that the wise man had hidden from the poor man was that no one from the village had attempted to break down the wall or find the door. After calling upon the villagers to break down the wall, the wise man went to the village and told them that the poor man was rambling and that he had not left his money behind any wall. He visited the poor man daily to inform him of the failures of others, so the poor man would not suspect him. The wise man truly wanted to help the poor man and saw him as the most deserving of the money, for he was content and satisfied with what God had allotted him, and he also possessed great dignity. Thus, the wise man loved him and wanted to reward him without hurting his feelings.